Welcome to the Rad Chat. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rad and Dad channel, or welcome back. If you don't know who I am, my name's Chris. This is my 2020 Harley-Davidson Lowrider S. Right over there is my 94 Suzuki DR350 SE. Today, I'm gonna go grab some coffee. We're gonna ride on over to the park, do a moto vlog, and I'm gonna talk to you about why I might switch exhausts.
Riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a thing that you found.
All right, made it. Got my coffee. Let me pour me a little cup of that. I already had most of it at the place I got it from, but saved a little bit for this. Hopefully with the sun everything works out good, because I think I'm blocking it perfectly, and I'm gonna try not to move left or right, because if I flip you guys around and I sit where you are, then I'm blinded and it's just way too much exposure. So we'll go ahead and keep it like this. All right, so like I said, I'm thinking about getting a new exhaust, and it's not because I'm not happy with my TBR. For those of you who don't know what I have on the bike right now, I have a TBR Comp S. I have the all black version, and I think it looks really good. I think it complements my all black bike really good, and I think it sounds pretty good. I was fortunate enough to test in person and hear the sound of the Comp S, hear the turnout, and then hear the Megaphone Gen 2, all from TBR, because that's kind of the only one that I was with for price and performance at the time. That's the only one I wanted to go with. And I heard all of them on M8 platforms, and by far, in my opinion at least, from what I heard, the Comp S was the deepest sounding one, which is what I was more concerned about. I didn't necessarily want the loudest thing possible. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be deep enough for me to be happy with. I like a real deep, like a throaty tone on the bike. And so I got the Comp S. So the other day, I met up with a guy, Ernesto. I'll post his Instagram, like a picture of his Instagram page right now. But I met up with him. We took a little ride to Marco Island. We met in Naples, almost a 50-50. He's from Miami, so we kind of met close to in the middle. Went to Marco and then went home. His bike, he has a Street Bob. He has a 107. He has a stage 2 with the Trask, I believe it's the Assault exhaust. It's the 2-in-1 exhaust. You'll see it in the video that I took of it. But holy crap. Like, I know the stage 2 opens up the sound, you know, and the characteristics of the bike sound, but that Trask, from what I understand, there is decent performance gains to be had with that exhaust system as well. But if nothing else, just the way it looks and just the way it sounds, oh, that was honestly probably the best sounding bike I have heard for this kind of style. Like, I like two kinds of style. I like the new M8 with like a real throaty sound, and then I like old school, like carbureted chopper style, like real lopey potato sound bikes as well. But they're two completely different things. And this Street Bob that Ernesto had with the 107 stage 2 and the Trask, that was an amazing sound. So in a few seconds, I'm gonna wind up playing for you guys the audio clip and like a little walk around. I'm not gonna explain everything that he has done with the bike, like what he went for with the cam and stuff like that. You guys can check out his Instagram and send him a DM, or just comment at one of the posts and ask him. So I'm gonna finish up a little bit of my coffee. We'll actually get on the bike and take a ride, and we'll talk for a few more minutes and we'll close it out. But while I'm getting my stuff ready for the bike, let me go ahead and play that little video clip and the sound, the audio file of that bike, and hopefully you guys can see how good, just how good that bike sounds. All right, and we're off. So yeah, as you can hear, like I said, hopefully that audio did it justice when you're listening to it. I'm sure if you have headphones in, it'll be just a little bit better for you to actually hear just how nice that sounds. And don't get me wrong, I love the way my Comp S sounds, but after hearing that Trask, especially on a 107, and knowing that I want to do pretty much the exact same cam setup that he has, oh my god, man, that sounded so good. So yeah, that's where we're at. And the exhaust is not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. It's around $1,000, especially after tax, and a little bit north of there. So it's not as bad as I kind of thought it was going to be. Not as bad as like HPI and some of the D&D ones that I was looking at prior to getting the Comp S. Really not that bad. So really what my plan right now is to get a Stage 2 to do a cam chest by myself, probably right around the end of this year or early of next year, hopefully, as long as things line up. I'm planning on doing an S&S 475, a larger metal throttle body as well, to replace the stock plastic one that comes on these suckers, the M8s. Do the full cam chest, including like the tappets and the oil pump and everything like that. And like I said, the 475 cam, I'm going to do a different air filter kit. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Trask yet, or if I'm just going to do kind of a different one from Harley that allows me to use part of the same stock setup I have. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then I plan on getting that Trask exhaust, unless something else comes up that kind of catches my eye. In person, it looks, in my opinion, it looks way better than in pictures. In pictures, I never thought it looked terrible or anything like that. But just in person, I think it looks even better. And then, yeah, that'll kind of complete, where I want, performance-wise, where I want the bike to be. Engine-wise, I plan on pretty much just leaving it at a Stage 2. I do not think I'm going to do any like actual piston or cylinder work or anything like that, like a Stage 3 or 4. I think for this sucker, Stage 2 is kind of going to be it. And like I said, man, that bike, hearing that Street Bob, Ernesto's bike, is just really kind of made me obsessed with that exhaust now. Really just the whole setup, that Stage 2 and the exhaust combo, it just, whoo. And you could tell that bike was peppy. That Stage 2, I was talking to him about it, and I don't remember offhand the numbers that he said the bike made, but I remember they were very impressive, especially for a 107. So like I said, check out his Instagram. He posts pictures of the bike, and then also, if you have any questions about it, just, I'm sure, send him a DM or, comment on one of his pics. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to explain it or answer, or, send you pictures, whatever you want. I know he had some guys that he used. If you're local to the Florida, Miami area, he had some guys that he would definitely recommend for tuning and stuff for his bike as well. So the other thing that kind of ties into all of that is having to get a tune. I'm going to have to get a tune as soon as I go Stage 2. I guess it's starting to rain, so let's go ahead and make a Yui over here. So I would have to get a tune as soon as I hit the Stage 2. I wouldn't mind getting a tune right now, just having the Stage 1 on the bike, but I know I'm going to do a Stage 2 somewhat soon, so I just didn't want to waste the money on a tune for a Stage 1, knowing that I was going to have to get another tune for a Stage 2, in a couple months. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to do a pretty short Wednesday, kind of coffee, but a little bit different. Drank some of the coffee over. I tried a different place called Urban Buzz. They were delicious. Got a pumpkin spice. It was like I don't think it was a latte. I don't know what it was, but it was so good. Just really hit the spot. I figure 'tis the season right now for the pumpkin stuff, so I might as well go hard for the pumpkin flavors until, that's kind of done. And then I got my white mocha and my Christmassy stuff to look forward to soon, and then we're back to basic black coffee for, another 7-8 months. So pretty much it. Hope you guys are all doing good. I will have a video. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff, not like huge stuff, but a lot of stuff that I'm doing to the DR350 before I can trust it enough to go out and do like a full, like a decent, trail ride and stuff like that. So hopefully in the next week or two, you will see my kind of video, like all the things I did to the DR to get it ready. you know, kind of thing. I'm trying out some different settings on the GoPro, just a little bit different, little tweaks, and hopefully those come out good as well. Really kind of want to be in a crappy day. I originally wanted to go to a park over on an island pretty close to me, and it was going to be a pretty decent place to sit down, have some coffee and chill out, talk to you guys, and maybe get a pretty nice picture of the bike, because there's I don't know if it's a lake or opens out to the Gulf. Honestly, I don't know. I think it might be opening out straight to the Gulf, but little place over there. And as soon as I got about halfway there, it started pouring, and you could tell the clouds was just getting worse and worse the closer I got. So I made a U-ey, and then I got sprinkled on, but thankfully it passed. But over in the island area, it still looks pretty crappy, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip that one today. But I'm probably gonna ride around for a little bit longer before I go home. I gotta get home kind of soon, and the wife has a baby appointment to get to, so I gotta make sure I'm home in time for her to leave. So don't forget to check out my Instagram. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Everything helps. Share the videos with a friend or a family member, post it on your Facebook, whatever you want to do. I appreciate all of it. Interact with me in the comments. I love getting questions, comments, concerns, all of that. If you want to see something specific or a review or whatever, let me know. I have some reviews coming up, and if you don't know what I do on the channel, I do review videos, I do installs. I have a whole playlist devoted to installs for my Lowrider S, and then I have a whole playlist on my channel devoted to installs for the Suzuki DR350 SE that I just recently got, and obviously that playlist will be added to in the near future, as you know, when I get videos coming and going for that too. So right here is a video that YouTube thinks you're gonna like, and right there is a video that I just uploaded, so click on one or both of those. I would appreciate it. And until next time, guys, ride safe, have fun, Dad out.